On February 14th, 2022, happy Valentine's Day, I tested positive for COVID. No big deal, just a cold, it passed in a week. So I thought, 1 week turned into 3, turned into 6 months. I got COVID pneumonia, and then I got long COVID, and it kept me out of the gym for a long time. And it was at a time where you didn't really go to the hospital for COVID because there's nothing they can really do for you unless you're being brought in on a stretcher and desperately need oxygen. So I definitely at times was struggling to breathe, and I was sobbing because I thought I was gonna die. And I realized that my deathbed or death futon regret was that I didn't take enough risks in boxing. And what that looked like was going into fights with more confidence, taking fights that maybe I should have taken, or not making a move for boxing, that sort of thing. And I had so many regrets, and boxing was all I can think of as I laid there struggling to breathe. So a lot of my decisions I make today are based around that experience and me realizing not only life is fleeting, but also our health and what we could do with our bodies. I know a lot of you have probably had maybe car accidents or illnesses that took you away from what you love, and you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I've since then took a fight in Mexico, which I won, and then had some more fights in Canada, 4 fights altogether this year. And probably gonna have another fight in the United States in September. So that's 3 different countries, 5 fights in a year, and then probably some more. And the reason I'm willing to take these risks, like going to fight in Mexico, was because of my pretty much near-death experience. So you guys that are playing it safe, like I used to, I respect that and I totally get it. But you need to balance that with the fact that your life isn't definite. You might not live to be old. A global pandemic might almost wipe you out. I know a lot of the boxing community in New York City was hit hard by that. And I hope we can get past the controversy in this video surrounding that. I just know that I got really sick and almost died, and it changed the way I look at life. And I want you guys to have that lesson without going through that. Maybe, I know some of you probably have, but that follow your passions, because after you have an experience like I did, they become so much more intense that you need to follow that and take the risks and just do it. If this is a sign you need, this is your sign.